Russell Westbrook to the blank. I feel like that's the headline we've been waiting to receive since the NBA trades have happened. Like, I feel like the dominoes we were waiting to fall were kind of the Chris Pauls, the Drew Holidays, and what are the Rockets going to do with their two superstars? We already discussed James Harden, but let's talk about Russell Westbrook. There's three teams in the rumor mills to where he could potentially be going, and those three teams have been the Hornets, the Knicks, and another team emerged as a potential suitor in the Wizards. So the Rockets have kind of made it clear that they want certain pieces like young stars or draft picks for Russell Westbrook. I believe that they're definitely in rebuild mode. You can definitely tell. If I was James Harden, I'd probably get up out of there too. But as far as Russell Westbrook, none of the three teams that want him are truly any contenders except potentially the Wizards. And with the Wizards, they were talking about giving up John Wall and then potentially some draft picks. But is that enough? Do we know if John Wall is actually healthy? He hasn't played basketball, like legitimate NBA basketball, in probably 2 or 3 years or something like that. Like, it's been a while since we've seen John Wall on the court. Like, I mean, it'll be exciting to see. But also, how does Russell Westbrook pair with Bradley Beal? Like, Bradley Beal has been putting up great numbers. It hasn't translated into the playoffs, and I think that him paired with Russell Westbrook could get them to the playoffs. But is that enough to have the Rockets send him there? Also, with the Knicks, I mean, the Knicks is probably the most, I'll say that's the best option for Russell. He screams New York. Like, he's definitely what New York envisions for a player. Explosive, definitely into the fashion life, no nonsense player, tough guy. You know, he's about winning. He's competitive, and that's what New York needs. But I don't think that'll get any other players there. The management has been so bad over the last few years that I don't see Russell Westbrook being able to bring anyone there. Like, Carmelo couldn't get anyone there, and he was in his prime when he went. Amari Stoudemire was there when he went, but after Amari Stoudemire left, nothing. Just mediocre Knicks years, and that's where it has been for the last few years. Now with the Hornets have faced the same issues. Like, they had Kemba, but no one else would come. And I mean, it makes sense. Ideally, like, Russell Westbrook is with Jordan Brand. Jordan's part owner of the team. The team is endorsed by Jordan for the most part. Like, it makes sense. But do you want Russell's career to just sit there and just not reach the playoffs and not see him in a competitive nature in the postseason? Because if he does go with any of those teams, he'll probably get bounced in the first round because the East is really top heavy now, especially if James Harden ends up going to the Sixers or ends up going to the Nets. So what do you guys think? Do you think that any of these teams will be good suitors for Russell Westbrook, or do you believe that he'll probably end up staying put? I mean, he got the money already. So where would you like to see him out of those three options, or would you like to see somebody else come and grab him? Stay blessed.